Hi there, Janine here. As a psychic and a life strategist and a healer, I love helping people to understand the difference between equilibrium, balance, and coming back to center. For me, it is just so important for myself to center myself when I'm doing things because otherwise my thoughts scatter everywhere. And then, you know what? I forget things. Don't always work in alignment with my purpose. And that's very much what I like helping my clients do is to discover that balance, how to come back into center just simply by stopping, taking a deep breath in and using the sound out because that re-establishes your nerve centers. And let me tell you, this works in business, it works in relationships, and it works in life in general. Just come back to center. Allow yourself not to get rushed and stressed by life. I'm a person, I can get very, very flustered. I can push energy like this, and then afterwards I like, oh, want to puddle. I do use crystals to help myself stay centered and grounded. I also very, very much use my breathing and just becoming aware of what in my body is aching, what in my body might be tense. And guess what? It shows me, where am I looking for external validation? If my wrist is a little bit sore, or if my wrist is sore, I can also say, how's my neck and my shoulders feeling? Where is change being presented to me that I haven't been comfortable with? Or, where didn't I tell the truth according to where I'm going and where that person is going? Because when I'm channeling, remember, it's not my truth that's important, it's the other person's truth because it's their life, their future. And you just look at all these factors, you take that deep breath in. Actually, it's much more deeper than that. I don't know how that came out so squeaky. The bottom line is it's coming back to that center, coming back to the balance that enables you to be aware of what it is you actually want to do and where you want to go. And it helps you, it actually helps prevent you making mistakes that you may later on regret or you have to use as growth points. We don't make mistakes, we have growth points. They are only failures when you don't choose to use them as growth points. And let me tell you, I've had to go back and action a lot of forgiveness around growth points for myself. And it's okay because we're human, we're here to have an experience, and we're here to come back to center so that we can see where do our businesses, our relationships, our families, our lives need balance and where do they need equilibrium. Where do we need to be more creative? Where do we need to decide what is it we choosing to create? What would we like to create and why would we like to create it? When I journal, I have learned to ask a lot of questions. And I ask questions about the questions of the question that I asked originally. And through this, it brings about healing. It helps me to see where centering is needed. To give you an example, having to get up at 3 o'clock yesterday morning wasn't actually in my scheme of things. And it was in clearing that energy of frustration that I came to understand where I need to create a program, where and got a whole lot of answers for my clients because I chose to come back to center, see how can I use this for my greatest good? Should I go back to sleep? Should I get up and work? Should I get up and just have some coffee? What should I do? And the answers came in, have the coffee and just sit down and journal on why you're feeling irritable. Is it lack of sleep? Is it the fact that you woke up from a deep sleep? Is it the fact that now you're awake and you can't go back to sleep and you're concerned that later on when you have a client, you'll be tired? It's delving into questions like that that help us understand how to center and how to bring ourselves back to ourselves so we can have the best view possible, balance out what needs to be balanced in our energy, center it, ground it, and allow ourselves to see, well, I need to spend a little more time here, a little less time here, and then on Tuesday I can spend more time there and less time there, and it brings an equilibrium and a centering of your energy that you can actually focus where you need to focus and give the best of yourself that you are able to give. Thank you for joining me and have an incredible day. Bye bye.